channel. So today I did a smoked out winged eyeliner using the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Contour Palette. So if you want to see how I created this look, then keep on watching, and please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel to see more of me. Bye guys! Hey guys, so I like to start off with my brows, and I'm using the Chi Brow Pomade in the shade Blonde, and I'm using a Morphe E29 brush to fill in my brows. To help shape the brow, I use the Billion Dollar Brow Duo Pencil. And with this smudge brush, I'll just lightly blend that out. For brow gel, I'm using the Essence Make Me Brow in the shade Blondie Brows to help set the brows and keep them in place. Now for the fun part, I'm using Scotch tape with a matte finish. I'm going to place that on the back of my hand so it's not so sticky and hard to peel off my skin. And I'll line that underneath my lash line to my brows. When applying the tape, it is super important to make sure that both eyes are even. As an eyeshadow base, I'm using MAC Paint Pot in the color Soft Ochre with the Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush. For this look, I'll be using the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Contour Palette, which has 12 gorgeous matte shades. I'm going to start with setting my eyeshadow base, and I'll be using a Real Techniques setting brush. Now I'm going to pick up the shade Lattice, and I'm going to use that as my transition shade using a MAC 224 brush. Now for the crease, I'm going to be picking up the shade Lucius, and I'm still using that MAC 224 brush. Now to deepen my crease and add a V, I'm going to use the shade Solace, and I'm using an It's All About Makeup fluffy blending brush. Now I'm picking up the shade Scubus for my lid, and I'm using a Napoleon tapered eyeshadow brush. For liner, I'm using the Ingot Gel Eyeliner in the shade 77, and I'm using that with a MAC 208 brush. I'm just lightly lining my lash line, and then I'm going to wing it out, but you do not need to stress about making it really straight because that's what the tape's for. The tape is going to give you that guide to perfect the perfect wing liner. Now I'm going to smoke out my lash line using the shade Shacks, and I'm using a Morphe E36 brush. Now it's time to peel off the tape. Look at that gorgeous straight winged liner. I always curl my lashes before applying mascara. For mascara, I'm using Too Faced Better Than Sex, and I'm just applying a light layer because I'm going to be applying false eyelashes. The lashes that I used for this look was the modelrock Smoky Velvet. For primer, I'm using Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, and I'm applying that with my fingers all over my face. And of course, I'm using my Holy Grail foundation, which is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless, and I'm in the shade 220 Natural Beige, and applying that with a Morphe E6 brush. To conceal under my eyes and to also highlight under my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, forehead, Cupid's bow and chin, I'm going to be using Maybelline's Instant Age Rewind in the shade Light, and then I'm going to blend that out with a Morphe sponge. I don't do any glam look without contouring my face, and to contour I'm using the Smashbox contour stick, and then I'm going to be blending that out with a Morphe M523 brush. set everywhere where I've concealed, I'm going to be using the RCMA No Colour Powder, and I'm applying that with a Morphe M438 brush. To set the rest of my face, I'm using Australis Fresh and Flawless powder in the shade Darkest Brown, and I'm using a Real Techniques powder brush. Now, in the same order, all the eyeshadow colors that I placed on my eyes, I'm doing the same thing on my lower lash line. Now, to further contour my cheekbones and on my nose, I'm going in with Bahama Mama Bronzer by the Balm Cosmetics. For bronzer, I'm using Hoola Bronzer by Benefit Cosmetics, and for my forehead, I'm using a Morphe M527 brush, and for the rest of my face, I'm using a Morphe E4 brush. Now for my favorite part, baking. I'm going to be using the RCMA powder again, and I'm going to be baking the sides of my nose and down the bridge of my nose, and this will help create the illusion of a smaller nose. Now I'm also going to be cleaning up where I've contoured and bronzed, also using the same RCMA No Colour Powder. For highlighter, I'm using the Merry Luminizer by the Balm Cosmetics. I'm highlighting the tops of my cheekbones and Cupid's bow with a Morphe M501 brush. I'll also be highlighting under my brow bone and inner corner of my eye using a Morphe M507 brush. Time to wipe away all the baking, and I'm using a Morphe M509 brush. For blush, I'm going in with Hot Mama by the Balm Cosmetics, and I'm using an e.l.f. blush brush. To line my lips, I'm using MAC lip liner in the shade Plum. For lips, I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the shade Veronica. to set my face, I'm using Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day in the scent Coconut. And that is the final look, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.